Hi, it's Hotel News Now, reporting from the International Hotel Investment Forum in Berlin's Day 2. I'm Stephanie Ricca, here with Jeff Higley and Terrence Baker, getting a pulse on what happened today at the IHIF. So guys, the message that I heard loud and clear from many speakers today was that strategy and goal of owning the guest from booking through stay and even beyond. I think it's really indicative of the fact that brands and hoteliers at all levels really know the value of data. So this morning kicked off with a very off-the-cuff conversation with Accor's Sebastien Bazin and Expedia's Mark Okerstrom, who shared some of their own personal pain points in that journey of owning the customer, which was very refreshing to hear that both of them have concerns about that. And the conversation just continued throughout the day from a lot of different hoteliers at different levels. One stat that I heard that I thought was interesting and I wanted to share is that people in general check their cell phone 150 times per day. So the challenge is for any brand manager, specifically hoteliers, to be in front of that customer when they want it, which is all the time. Terry, what was your takeaway from today?
Well, I spent a great deal of time outside the main meeting room. That's where the nitty-gritty of day 2 happens. And I heard a few extra voices, more this year than others. But in Europe, there are some social tensions for certainly. A lot of increase in populism, Brexit, of course, and by the time people listen to this, we're 23 days away from Brexit. But I also heard that the nature of capital, the new nature of investors coming into Europe, may not be quite as enamored by the hotel industry in adding value and dare I say, soul to the industry. A little bit more interested in what they get out and how quickly they get it out of. And Jeff, what did you hear?
Well, you know, in a hotel conference, investment conference like this, more and more you're hearing about innovation and the role that innovation is playing in the hotel industry. But we all know it's like turning a battleship. It's a long and slow process. So it takes on many forms, and it was talked about on a number of occasions today, particularly in the general session, where Sebastien and Mark talked about a fear of Google and Alibaba and the like coming into the hotel industry, but there's no real timeline for that, so everyone's on pins and needles waiting for it. But that kind of innovation is there. Also, Marlo Snippenberg from Curtin Hotels kind of railed against the slow speed of technology and the advancement of that in the hotel industry. Kiki Sarasola, pardon me, railed about sustainability, and that's an innovation, and how the lack of a real commitment from hotel companies on that sustainability front just hasn't really developed. I think he said something along the lines of, if all we're doing is changing out plastic straws, that's pretty pathetic. And finally, Sonia Chang from Rosewood Hotel talked about millennials and what they're looking for and how they're looking for, word of mouth and what their friends are doing, and they're looking for that exclusive access and in some ways privilege. I kind of think that pretty much sums up the baby boomer generation as well. So I think innovation, as I said, takes on many ways, many forms in our industry, and this conference today demonstrated that pretty clearly. So that's Day 2 wrap up. I'm Jeff Higley with Terrence Baker and Stephanie Ricca. Thanks for tuning in, and tune in next time for our next conference.